Okay, I've started stitching her up now. I've stitched the sides to the floor, and now I've got it on the sides so I can stitch the floor together. You just start off, um, stitch the two ends together on the side, and then put a couple of stitches to the floor in it, and then you go through and then stitch it all up the sides, and then we'll do the middle, and just do not all that tight. If you do them up too tight, it won't conform to the right shape. So what we'll do is we'll hang it up and then zip tie it up real tight, and then when it's hung, it'll conform to the right shape and it'll be strong and the keel will be right and it'll be good. Okay, I've finished zip tying it all up loosely. Now I've just zipped a bit of scrap wood across the top of the bow, and now it's just slung underneath two sawhorses, so the hull's only being held up, there's nothing pushing from below. And now I'm just going to go through and tighten all the zip ties, and it will conform to the natural keel it needs to have, and it'll be good. Alright, she's all tightened up now, so what I'm going to do is get the pliers and just grab the zip tie right next to the locker, twist it, and it'll do up about 3 zips and then snap straight off right at the base. That way it's neat, tidy and really tight. Should be good. Righto, all the stitching's done. Now I'm going to flip her upside down and put duct tape along the seams. Then I'll flip her back the right way up and start filling it up with an epoxy filler. 1:1 ratio, again really strong, really thick. And the duct tape on the end will stop it, underneath it will stop it seeping through onto the ground. And then once it's dried, I'll take the duct tape off and then put fiberglass tape on the inside to tape it up. Then we'll start working on the deck. Alright, she's all duct taped up, all where the gaps and the holes were where we stitched her. Now I just got to flick her over and start epoxying. Okay, I've just done about a third of the puttying, well, it's epoxy. It's been that's took me about an hour and 20 minutes, and the fumes have really got to me now, even with the respirator, and that'll do me for the day. It's messing with me head. You could just use putty, which would have been a lot easier, but again, I'm going for strength. I want this to last a long time, so I'm going to epoxy it, and then I'll put putty over the top, because putty's a lot easier to sand. And then I'll put fiberglass tape over it, and yeah, it should be good. She's looking like a kayak now, finally, instead of just shit on the drawn on piece of wood. Yeah, should be good.